Okay, so this is the Super 8 Blu-ray. I got this Blu-ray about a few months ago, like around mid-March of 2024. Yeah, this is the 2011 print. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. This so yeah, I watched this movie on Paramount Plus 3 months ago, and oh boy, this movie was so good. Like, this movie is so good. I mean, it's probably, if not one of the best sci-fi movies I've ever watched in my whole entire life. And yeah, this movie is so criminally underrated and doesn't really get the appreciation that it really deserves, which is such a shame. But yeah, I have watched this movie like multiple times already. And this is already like one of my all-time favorite movies, behind, the Spider-Man Spider-Verse movies and Coraline. This easily takes the third place, of like my top favorite movies. So yeah, this is a J.J. Abrams movie and was produced by Steven Spielberg. Yeah, this movie is like, it's about like, this movie is set in the summer of 1979, and it centers around a group of young teenagers that are filming a zombie movie with a Super 8 camera, only to witness a terrifying train crash and releases a dangerous creature into their town, which is an alien, by the way, an alien monster into their town, and people just start disappearing. The electronics and appliances start disappearing. The electrical power starts fluctuating, and pets start running away. Yeah, a lot of strange stuff just begins to basically happen, and it attracts the attention of the US military. And this basically springs the kids into an extraordinary venture to figure out what's going on. And I'm not going to spoil the rest of the movie, because since this movie uses the J.J. Abrams mystery box storytelling device, I don't want to spoil it. But yes, you should absolutely watch this movie. I mean, if you love classic 70s and 80s Steven Spielberg movies, and of course, if you're a massive fan of sci-fi movies, you will feel right at home with this movie. I mean, the CGI in this movie is so good. Especially the train crash scene, like probably one of my all-time favorite action set pieces I've ever seen in a movie. Of course, the soundtrack is awesome. to listen to. The acting in this movie, so good. Like, literally, so good. Yeah, especially from the child actors, so good. Like, that's pretty much how that is pretty much how you do child acting in a movie. And this movie just nails it right. Like, really nails it right with that. And yeah, I mean, this movie is underrated, and yeah, it's just sad that not like I have seen very few people react to this movie on YouTube, and I mean, it's just, I mean, it's just, this movie just simply does not get enough love. And honestly, I mean, again, and plus, and then and oh, another thing that makes this movie great is just it just feels like an old movie. It just feels like an old movie that would have came out in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely this movie is worth checking out. Like, I mean, this movie is absolutely worth checking out. And yes, and oh, and I forgot to say this. This movie, the sound mixing in this movie is like so supremely good. Like, this movie has, if not one of the best sound mixings I've ever heard in a movie. Like, yes, sound mixing in this movie is so good. The atmosphere, so atmospheric, suspenseful. Like this movie, like I mean, like this, all that will did definitely. I mean, definitely will have you on the definitely have you heart pounding and on the edge of your seat with a lot of like, and of course with lots and lots of emotional scenes too. It's just, this movie is just, in my opinion, this movie is a masterpiece. And I know that might be an unpopular opinion to most people, because a lot of people, like, when this originally came out back in 2011, a lot of audiences just didn't like this movie for multitudes of reasons. And honestly, I really think that this movie was just a little ahead of its time. I mean, I mean this I mean this movie was in fact actually the inspiration for the very popular Netflix series Stranger Things, is also which is again is also somewhat very similar. But then again, I'm not a Stranger Things fan. I'm not very interested in watching it though. But this movie though, this movie is so underrated, and I highly recommend you check this movie out. Yeah, just go watch this movie if you haven't already. Or if you haven't watched this movie in a long time, I suggest you revisit this movie, because This movie, this movie is so good. Well, that's for the video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.